What's going on, everyone? On occasion, well, actually more than on occasion, quite often, I get asked, how do you go about fixing X problem in the city? How do you fix your trade routes? How do you fix bad production? And so on and so forth. And it's actually very hard for me to go about showing how to fix those things if I don't have the problem to begin with in my city to show you what to do. I can try to tell you how to fix it, but sometimes visually seeing the process of fixing things makes it a lot easier to comprehend and understand. So, something I've been wanting to do for a while is take save games that people send me that have some issues with them and go about fixing those or setting them up to be corrected to give you an idea of how you can identify problems and take care of them. So this is the first in a brand new series on the channel where we are going to do that very thing. This is a save file someone sent me that they were having some trouble with a few goods not staying in their warehouses. They were running out too quickly, and they could not figure out why. So I said, hey, send me the save file. Let's take a look at it, and we'll figure out what's going on. And I loaded it up, and I saw that it wasn't just one problem. It actually is a compounding problems all over the place that has led to what they thought was just running out of goods in one spot. There's lots of little things adding up to the main problem they saw. So let's take a look at this right here and see what we're going to have to do. So this is our city, the main city right here of Downton Abbey. It is a fair metropolis. We have a population on the island of about 20,000. Fairly evenly spread, 7,000 investors, 7,000 engineers, artisans, workers, and a few farmers. There is no AI on this map whatsoever. They turned off all of the traders, so there is no Kahina, there's no Eli, there's no Isabella, there's no pirates, there's nobody except Archie. Archie is the only exception. You cannot disable him. So they turned off everything. That, I would say, for someone who is struggling with the game and they're still learning things, is a big mistake. They are a crutch, essentially. If you're having trouble, you can go to them to buy goods and to kind of help keep yourself afloat a little bit while you try to figure things out. So the first thing I would say is never turn off the AI unless you want a real challenge. So I did notice that first and foremost, that there was nothing on the map to buy goods from. And yeah, we've got lots of workforce shortages. We'll get to that shortly. So here on Downton Abbey, we've got a problem with coffee keeps running out, chocolate keeps running out. We have zero happiness goods. That is bad. You want happiness goods. They have absolutely none. We have no rum, pocket watches, penny farthings, barely covering with variety theaters. We go up here and look at our artisans. We're running out of beer. Again, very little happiness. You have got to keep your people happy, guys. Got to keep them happy. Got to supply those luxury goods to people. Again, it is a challenge to not supply them with happiness goods and try to maintain a city. So that's another problem. They're not supplying any luxury goods, and they're barely keeping some of their needs fulfilled, as you can see here. Sewing machines, coffees keeps going down, rum, fur coats are going down. Let me see if I can't find... I saw a market a second ago. Here we go. We've got plenty of bread in stock, plenty of clothes, fish, schnapps, sausages, soap, a little bit of canned food, 7 sewing machines, and that's going down quickly. And everything else is looking rather glum. Cigars are about to run out. Plenty of steam carriages. So our goods production and our goods available on our main island is not exactly fantastic. And it's kind of the same story for every single island. Running out of stuff, there's no happiness needs fulfilled anywhere. People are very unhappy for the most part. The reason that it looks okay right now is they were spending a ton of influence. 15 happiness, 15% more income, and another 10% income. This is the only way they were staying afloat with money and happiness, is they were spending a ton of influence to keep themselves afloat. If you're having to do that, you have a problem, and you need to fix it. or you need to, get help to fix it. So it's kind of the same story on every island. Every island is very poorly managed. We have goods everywhere. So many goods everywhere, and stuff is full up, but it's not getting to where it needs to go. We have things that are run out. On a few islands, we've got like canned goods up here. We've got 5 canned goods factories up here, or canneries, but there's no artisans, so they're shipping that stuff around. It's not great. One thing to note: there is no DLC in this particular save. It is only the old world, and new world, which is honestly a lifesaver. Now we go to the new world. It's even worse. We've got no workforce on this island, and like way too much workforce on some of these other islands. The New World is a region where population control is key. You don't want to have too much population in the New World that you are that are just sitting there. The New World makes very little money. We've got 4,000 people on this island, and we only have an income of 600. We've got, let's see, where was the main island? Oh, that was the main island. Of course, down here we've got only that and of 1,500. Yeah, it's kind of a mess. Like 700 extra ornaleros here, and the island's only making 162 coins. That is it. It is really, really bad. Way too much population in the New World on these islands right here. So, where do we start? Where do you start when you have this many problems? You have to start one thing at a time. You don't want to go crazy. You want to sit back and think, okay, where can I first start to deal with things? And you want to start with your biggest money makers, which are your investors. You need to be able to have an income without having to use these big, these influence costly propaganda articles right here. You don't want to use those. So we need to take a look at our investors. We need to first get their basic needs met, and then work on their happiness needs. So let's take a look and see what we need to do first. Coffee. So let's just start looking at coffee. Let's get back over to the New World here. And let's start looking where we might be making coffee at. We've got 7 coffee plantations here, and 7 coffee roasters. 11 coffee and 11 coffee roasters. 14 and 10. And there's none there. Okay, so there's our first problem. This is not in balance. It takes 2 coffee plantations to support 1 coffee roaster. They have this in the numbers of 1 to 1. They have 1 coffee plantation to 1 coffee roaster. Now there's another thing I noticed, is that they went and I asked the player why they did this, and they had no explanation other than I just thought it looked nicer to have that many. This second number right here is the maximum number of fields that this can support. Anything over that number doesn't do anything. So we've got to redo this coffee right here. Let's take a look at all islands and see if we're even making enough coffee. Actually, we're making so much extra coffee. It's insane. So you know what I think we might come do? Let's get rid of some of them. Let's get rid of all of them on this island right here. All right, let's just get rid of all of this. Okay, we fix that. We still have all these over here. Oh, and they also had a lot of farms with no fields. That's another thing I couldn't figure out. They had tons of farms with no fields as well. It was kind of odd. Not all of these did, but they did have quite a few farms and no fields everywhere. That was like it was a what moment for me. Yeah, see? Well, these actually have 168, so those are good. Yay. Okay, let's get back up here and get this right here sorted. I want to centralize all my coffee production. For right now, we are going to have to continue. Actually, no, you know what? I'm not going to. We're just going to cover that up, and that's it. We're going to leave it like that. And now our money is in the hole. And that's fine. Yeah, we've got a ton of them up here as well. We're going to get rid of all of these coffee, and we're going to start trying to... that is coffee. Yeah, that's coffee. There's one more over there. Okay, let's just... let's get rid of all this right here. Now, I am not going to go through and try to make, you know, really perfect layouts of everything. I just, you know, I don't have that kind of time, but we are going to go through and try to fix everything here. Another thing I do want to check is, let's just take a look and see what items we have. Do we have a drink production? So that's good. We have a food production item. We have that. Okay. Let's find out where we have one trade union, which was up here. And they have, okay, this right here, again, this is a Y. We have all drinks production 40%. There's nothing right here that makes drinks. Nothing right here makes drinks, so why is this even in here? You have this item right here. Affects sugarcane, tobacco, and corn. It's not affecting any of that, so why is that in there? Again, this one right here. This affects bombins, alpacas. Okay, so they have it for the alpaca farms. Okay, so we've got that. So we've got one thing that it affects right here as the alpaca farms. But the alpaca farms, alpaca farms, it's a 1-to-1, so you don't need to increase that production any. So let's get rid of that thing. Now we're going to use this nice big space right here for coffee. Now, let's take a look at coffee. All islands, coffee. Hold on one second. Alright, sorry, my cat keeps trying to climb on my desk and on my keyboard. She's driving me crazy. Okay, so let's find all of our coffee farms here, or coffee plantations. Now, as you all probably know, I'm a big fan of building things like in a really nice, pretty pattern. But just for the sake of we have got to get all this fixed, I am not going to. We are going to build this, you know, totally not the way I normally build. Just because we have to. So I've got one there. Is that it? Yeah. I got, okay, one there, one there. Got to... You know, when you have items that help with productions, you've got to centralize those. Teach you how it works. Okay, so now we're up to 20 coffee. Is that what I saw? Yeah, 20 coffee. So we just need a few more of these guys. And I'm not worried about where it says that we are over on production right now. That's not my big concern at the moment. Okay, is that enough coffee now? No, it's still not enough. Oh, let's see what we have here. What can I do? I could increase this. It's going to really hit the old... all of that, so we really can't. Well, what we do have though is a lot of extra.
No bad place to
no, because we don't have enough fried plantains to upgrade. Oh my god. Okay. All right, we're gonna leave it just like that for a moment. Looks like we do need some more fried plantains. Actually, no, we have enough fried plantains. We have more than enough fried plantains. Why are we running out? It's very odd. Okay. There's much more of that. We might just need it.
Still a long way to go.
Again, you don't have any happiness stuff going on around here. We need some happiness buildings. Need those happiness buildings put in. Let's try to boost it up a little bit at least. You did have churches at least. That was at least that. We did have some churches, so that's a good thing. Okay. We were low though on things like tortillas though, but I will have to check that out here in just a few.
Still waiting for it to arrive.
Yeah, we're gonna. This is gonna be a whole lot of fixing lots and lots of stuff. So, what I will do actually is I'm going to turn off coffee to these guys. That's going to save me a bunch of coffee. Yeah, so that's enough coffee now. Now, the trade routes are a whole other story, but let's start trying to deal with the trade routes real quick because I don't know what's going on here. Okay, we've got lots of trade routes everywhere bringing coffee. The trade routes are their own disaster, honestly, and that we're going to have to deal with later. I don't know what's the deal with all of this. Yeah, this is fine. Okay, let's just delete all of those trade routes. Let's get back up here and let's buy a clipper.
Cargo boat at the ready.
We're going to just go ahead, and even though I don't have everything I need just yet, we're going to go ahead and get it started. And what are you going to use? They have clippers everywhere. They have nothing but clippers, which is, again, that's another bad thing. Once you can get cargo ships, you need cargo ships. Use the cargo ships. They are a much, much better item to use. Especially for long hauls between regions, you want that. So let's just go ahead and tell this. Bring all the coffee.
Your city has grown uglier.
Oh, right. You need a ship, don't you? All right, fortitude. Speaking of that, we are going to need... there is no steam shipyard over here. So we do need a steam shipyard. Let's see, there's stuff everywhere. Alright, you're electrified. Good.
Workforce shortage.
Whoa. Okay, give me all the cargo ships. Just give me all the cargo ships. Alright, let's get back over here. And let's get this coffee underway now. So now we're producing enough coffee. Producing just enough coffee to supply the engineers and investors on Downton Abbey. But now we are going to need a whole lot of coffee beans. And for that, we are going to utilize another island. I know I just destroyed them all here. It's okay. It's okay. I did it on purpose, honestly. Because I had to... Sometimes you just got to blow everything up and just start over. So let's get coffee started.
The festival has ended.
Come on now. What's the deal? Build.
Your city has grown uglier.
Okay, so how much did I say I needed? Where is... So we're making 3, we need 31. So let's just start filling this right here up with lots and lots of coffee farms. The road layouts are pretty atrocious as well. There's a lot of random roads, a lot of random curves and roads everywhere that I'm not sure what the point of them was. Come on now. Okay, let's see. I mean, I know this isn't going to be enough. I just need to see where we're at. We're only at 7. Alright, so I'm going to pause the video real quick while I get all of the coffee put together. Because this is going to take a few to get all the coffee beans planted down that we need. And then I'll be back once I get all of the coffee beans we need. So, see you guys in just a second. Okay, at long last, I have all the coffee plantations we need. And we are having lots of problems with workforce, which we will get to shortly. So we've got all the coffee, not coffee plantations, but coffee farms that we needed, or coffee plantations, whatever they're called. Split between our main island, and it's down a little bit because of the workforce problem. We'll get that.
hands.
We'll get that fixed here in just a minute. But it's fixed. It is a split between down here and at the main island. So now what we need to do is transport all of this. So we're going to create a new route. God dang it, I needed you. There we go. To go from there to there. And coffee. I feel like I had another ship sitting around. Yeah, right there. I'm going to do 2 ships on this route. So we want to add the Flying Dutchman to that coffee beans route. I want 2 ships doing that, and I also want to come down here and build some more depots. We need some depots down here. There we go. Okay. Lots of space now for plenty of coffee. Let's see. One thing that would actually help up here as well is to have a pier. Having a pier up here is going to help us a lot with transporting those goods back and forth real quick. So let's slap us a pier right there, so they don't have to go all the way around. There are no piers hardly anywhere. Need piers, definitely need those. Is this being kind of annoying? I don't know why it's being annoying, but it is being annoying. And I'm going to connect that in because, you know, I have to have some sort of beautification. It's got to look at least somewhat reasonable. There, fixed. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to have to deal with before I do anything else is deal with the population problem in the New World, because we're going to have a lot of goods that needs to be produced and stuff here.
A new commission?
Are you picking up everything you need? Yes, you are. Good. So let's deal with this population problem in the New World real fast. We are running out of fried plantains and tortillas. So let's take a look at that real quick here. So we are... So it looks like they kept running out of fried plantains, so they just kept building more fried plantain buildings. That's my guess. Because everywhere they have settled has bananas. Yeah, so they have plenty of fried plantains.
Workforce shortage.
They don't have to make that anywhere, do that anywhere else. So let's get rid of a couple of them here. And let's see if I can't figure out where all of it was going to. I'm gonna have to do a little like, see some of these roads. I don't quite understand some of these roads. I'm not quite clear on some of the roads going on around here and the why of it all. There are people out there who love compact, like perfect builds that are like just peeing their pants at the fact that I'm doing it this way right now, because I never do it this way. But we are in a situation where we've got to get it all sorted. It's okay, so there's that. We have plenty of bananas coming in, and we have a little extra fish oil, so we could probably get rid of a thing of fish oil too. Okay, so I'm good with that. We're good with bananas. So that's fixed.
I owe you, boss.
So, the other thing I noticed that we're transporting fried plantains. Why? I don't know. But they're taking the fried plantains and sending them up to an island that can already make fried plantains. And, like, I don't know why this is like this. You can make plantains on your main island. You have plenty of them. Why are you transporting it? So, we're going to get rid of that. We're going to get rid of both of those on that route. And we're going to fix our fried plantains problem.
Awaiting new horizons.
We have coffee coming in now. It's not being produced as fast as it should because we are low on obreros, but we will get that taken care of now that the fried plantain situation is dealt with. This right here, again, we're just going to do minor cover-ups.
Of course, you're sure.
I'm not going to use any of the needs consumption reduction stuff because I need to know where we are on that. I will do happiness, though. I will do a bit of happiness to fix that. The fried plantains will take just a little while to get sorted out. So the other thing we're low on right here is tortillas. So let's take a look at the tortilla situation real fast. Yeah, we are low on tortillas. Let's get that. So we've got, where are they at? There's one up here, and there's one. Oh, they're both up here. Okay. Okay, so this is apparently where they were making their tortillas at. Is that enough, or do I need to make one more? I need to make one more tortilla thing, factory place. And we're just gonna get rid of that. Get us a little bit of extra. Like, what is this road? Like, what is this? What is this road? Hold on, I can't with this. I can't. There. Fixed. Okay. I don't want anybody to think that I'm, like, just completely hating on the person who sent me this. Lovely person who sent me this. Talk to them all the time. They're a great person. They just need some help. Okay. So, we are super low on beef and on corn. These are all alpaca farms. We've got plenty of wool coming in. We've got one beef back here. Is this all the beef that we have made? No, we have 2 beef. So it is 2 beef per tortilla maker. So we are going to need quite a bit of beef and everything. And I think what would actually be a good idea is... Are we making beef anywhere else? We have some beef being made down there. None over there. None up here. It takes 20 of those workers. I need somewhere... Okay, so this over down here is going to be where we make our beef. Just because we are kind of running out of room for more people up here, and I don't want to try to... Well, we're not running out of room completely. Is happening here. Like, real talk, what is happening here? Ah! Ah! No! That is not what you were supposed to do. Okay, you know what? This is fine. This will be fine. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna put the beef down here. We'll transport the beef up. Yeah, we're actually not even making enough down here for tortillas either. We are overproducing on it, so that's a good thing at least. Sort of overproducing. Alright, has that sorted itself out? Still has not sorted itself out. Making enough. I think it's just because we're so low on population right now. Well, it's going to take a few to get this under control. Actually, I tell you what we can do. Ooh, no, you don't. Don't. And oh,
Workforce
nobody has
shortage.
any extra fried plantains. Oh my god. Nobody has any extra fried plantains. Okay, that's fine. I'll deal with this. This is why you don't want to delete the AI. You could be buying a lot of these goods that you need to like help your populations and stuff out. All right, let's just get this right here going. Going to get them right here. I think. Or I want to try to do it. Yeah, actually here. This right here will work. You know, there is a good layout for this, and I forgot what it is. I don't use it that often. I'm sure somebody will link it to me or something to remind me of what that layout is. Because there is a really nice layout for these.
Ship constructed.
4, 5, 6. I don't know. Fine. Whatever. So that's actually going to be enough for the tortilla makers up here. And again, you don't have enough corn. Not enough corn, not enough tortillas, enough anything. Alright. So there's everything we need for those two tortilla makers. We need 8, so I need 6 more corn farms. I'm running out of room on this island. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of all this cotton. Of all the cotton. That's where I'm gonna get my room at. And this right here, you know, just connect up your roads. It's not that big of a deal. Just connect up your roads. It's not gonna hurt anything. Sure, that works. Then I can do this, and then I can do this. And that. And I'll just go like this.
Workforce
you know what?
shortage.
Yeah, let's just do that. That'll work. Put another one there. Okay, let's get the rest of the corn that we need here. Our saving grace right now is we have a ton of money in stock. We have a lot of money to last us until we get all this fixed. Speaking of corn, I have a sinking suspicion. Where's the other 2 corn? 2, 3, 4. Oh, there they are. That. No, yeah, that's what I thought. They have way more than they need. I had a sneaky suspicion these corn farms were not right. And I was right. Okay. Alright, let's fix this one up. Alright, and we're going to toss us in another warehouse right there. Okay, there's all, that should be all the corn that we need, I think, for the tortillas. Yeah, okay. That's that part.
It's all prepared.
Newspaper man, you are going to really get on my nerves real quick today. Alright, let's just slow things down while we deal with this. Okay, there's all of that in. There's that. So now we still do need 6 more of these. 2, 3, 4. Oh, gosh, I wish I remembered what that layout was. I'm gonna have to go look it up because it's gonna bother me until I remember what it was. This is not it. 3, 4, 5, 6. I do hate the beef farms in the new world. They just take up so much room. Like it's just unnecessary how much room they take up. No. You know what? Let's just do this. Trying to squeeze as many of these in here as I possibly can. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 4, 5, 6. One more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Woo. 5, 6. Okay, that's all that.
It's the small things in life.
Ship constructed.
Lots of ships being constructed, but we need it. Let's go take a quick peek. See how coffee is doing. Coffee is still. Let's see. Tea bean. Tea anywhere. God, there are so many trade routes. It's insane. Okay, I don't know what. Where are you going? Where are you going with the coffee, dude? Like, for real. Where are you going? Well, we do have another ship, so we're gonna add. Let's just add another one of our cargo ships. So more coffee need to be brought in. It's going to help us tremendously. Get that coffee fulfilled. Yeah, good. All right, let's get back over here. Let me make sure that we're not taking any more of it, just to be sure. We're not. Okay, I just had to be sure that we weren't stealing more of it than we needed. For right now, just to get this fixed, we're going to bump up the fried plantain stuff. We're going to make them. They're going to be really unhappy, but I can't help it. I gotta get the fried plantains up. We're also running low on ponchos. I need to remember that. Actually, wait, we're making way too much, aren't we? Oh wait, I increased it by 50. I'm an idiot. Duh. But you know what? That actually would save us a couple of these, I think.
I'm so tired.
We can play around with it a little bit like this. Let's leave it at that. Ponchos are also low. I think we only need one more poncho darner. Maybe one more. 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's horrible. That's horrible. Even I can't handle that. There. All right. There's enough poncho darners now, so we're making enough of those. Make sure that we weren't transporting ponchos for some reason anywhere. No. No. Okay. No, we weren't transporting ponchos anywhere for some reason. So that's good. Crank things up again. This is about to be fixed, and we're finally gonna have this corrected. We do
Workforce
need
shortage.
some more people though, which is fine. We can add in. We've got some space here. It looks like for some housing. Do a little rearranging right here. We might be able to squeeze a few more in. Whoops. Whoops.
Typical.
Okay. There is all of that fixed. So we've got all of this. Let me just make sure now that we're still producing plenty of that and that. That's all good. Okay. Little tangent in the New World fixed, but we've got all of them all squared away for the moment right now. We're probably going to be able to downgrade a bunch of these obreros once we have what we need on this island, but for right now we'll kind of leave it as is. This down here is okay. I'm not going to go through every New World island, I don't think, at the moment. We will deal with them as we deal with the investors, because we want to get the investors squared away mainly at the moment. Let's jump back over to the old world.
What kind of town don't have a warehouse?
He is ticked off because he doesn't have a warehouse close enough. Is there any do we need all of this? I don't think we do. I think they have way too many. Let me make sure they're not sending fish around for some reason. No. Okay, you don't need all these fisheries. You don't need them. Look at this. Control Q. You only need 5 fish. You're producing 23. You don't need all of these fisheries. Get rid of them. It saves. It's good. Blowing things up is good. It is your friend. Blow things up on occasion. Be a pyromaniac. Destroy stuff. You can even get rid of a few more. Get rid of all those, I think. Okay, that was too many. But you know what but you see what I mean. You can get rid of stuff. We got way too much stuff that you absolutely have no need for. That's fine right there. That'll work. Okay, that saves us a little bit more money. Got a bunch of clippers that have come out, so that's good. Let's double check that chocolate for a moment here. It's down, but we now have 2 cargo ships bringing in chocolate. So I'm going to say that chocolate is going to be okay. What is next? I mean, not chocolate, coffee. I was looking at chocolate too, wasn't I? Jeez, I'm an idiot. Coffee. Yeah, we only have 70 coffee left, but if we check the world map, I'm betting I have a cargo ship coming in here sometime soon. Yep, he has loaded up a bunch of coffee right there. We have another one coming in with more coffee. Oh, or to get more coffee, so yeah. Coffee is golden. Chocolate was the next thing I did notice that we were running a little low on. And this is actually what started the entire thing, was I don't have enough chocolate. Can you help me get chocolate to my investors? That's what started this. And it has grown. Okay, so we are producing 21 chocolate and we only need 8. So let's do the same thing. We're going to see, where do we have chocolate at? We don't have any being made there or there. We have 2 up here, none over here. We have 3 down here. So there is no sugarcane there, but there's sugarcane and cocoa here. So these 2, all of this right up here can just go. We don't want it. We don't need it. Yeah, that's cocoa plantations. Just get rid of it. Don't need it. Because these guys don't need chocolate, so they're fine. We don't need that up there. We're going to focus our chocolate down here. Now we're down to 3. That's 15. We're down to 17. Chocolate is one of those things that you can make a lot of. Chocolate factories are very efficient. Got us down to 13. Where am I at here? Or 15. Actually, let me take a look at something here. Interesting. Interesting. We're making chocolate from plantain. Wait, we're making chocolate from plantains. Eh?
Hola.
I am. What's? Wait. Really confused. Hold on a second. Oh, God. This. I was like, huh? Okay. This is a little messed up here. Yeah, we're having a festival going. That's what's giving us so much extra chocolate. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We can figure out how much it's giving us then by taking this. We had 13. If I build another one, it brings us up to 15. So it's counting for 2. Okay, that was so confusing for a second. I was like, I mean, normally you can get quite a bit of chocolate and everything from a chocolate factory, but that was really messing with me. How long is this going to be happening? That's another half hour? Ugh. Okay, so, well, we need 4 chocolate factories, is what I'm seeing at the moment. Based on the numbers, is 4 chocolate factories will be more than enough. I'm going to put in another warehouse right there. So we've got 2 there. We've got 1 up here. So we'll just go ahead and toss another one right there. Alright. So we're going to need another sugar refinery. Which we can pop him in right here. Actually, I'm not gonna put him in right there. I'm gonna put him right there for the moment. Okay, so there's the 4 sugar factories, and I can already tell you that these, have more than they need, like more fields than they actually can support. We have 1 more somewhere on this island. Where are you at? There you are. And of course, and that one does too. Okay, so sugarcane. We need 8 sugarcane. I build 2. Yeah, that's fine. If I build 2, that gets us up to 6 already. I'm going to put 1 here, and then I'm going to move you down 1. Bring this road on this way for the moment. We're going to build 1 more. Reason being is because I know we're not making any rum, and we're going to need rum. Alright, I'm going to bring you over there. Guess we'll bring you right here so you're a little bit closer. That fish oil all... we're way overproducing on fish oil too. How's that? That's perfect. That was perfect. Okay, so now we are making enough sugarcane. We're making more than enough sugarcane for the sugar refineries. The last thing we gotta have is a bit of cocoa. It takes 2 cocoa plantations for 1 chocolate factory. We have 3. We need 8. So we need 5 more of these. Again, these are small plantations. They don't take up much space, so you can kind of get away with getting quite a few of them in here. more. That's all I gotta have. We have plenty of population. So I'm not concerned about any of that. I'm gonna actually leave some space right there in case I need to build some more buildings.
We are out of room.
You know what? I'm just not a big fan of stuff like that. You don't need many bricks in the New World at all, so you can really get away with having like very few brick factories. I'll put you over here. I'm gonna pull this road this way. You know what? I just thought of something. I do want to squeeze this. I want to squeeze in one right here. So I'm going to do it this way. And this might not. I may have to move something else around. Yeah. I'm going to have to move him around. Should be it. Yeah. Okay. Just trying to squeeze as much in as I possibly can right here for the sake of room. We're gonna move you out of my way. I don't want you there because I want another warehouse right there. Okay, now we're actually overproducing on cocoa, but that is fine. All islands, and now we are, well, of course it's saying we're, yeah, whatever. It's ridiculous. We'll have to look and see once this Harvest Festival ends exactly how much we're making. Okay, chocolate routes. There's an obscene amount of chocolate routes going on. So we're going to go through there, get rid of stuff. Alright, is that all my chocolate route? Is that all the chocolate that was being sent? No, there's another one. Consolidate your routes. You want, especially between the New World and the Old World, you want a single route going back and forth, hauling those things. We're not needing a lot of chocolate, so one cargo ship is going to be plenty. Well, you know, if I don't hit escape and turn it off. Let's get the Algernon. I'm going to go from there to Downton Abbey. And tell him to load up all that lovely chocolate. 6. And we're going to drop all of that off. And we just want the one. We just want one ship on that route. It's all we need. Okay, so there's chocolate taken care of.
A disgrace!
You'll be fine, I promise. And last but not least, the only other thing that we are definitely having a problem with is cigars. So again, let's jump back over here. Let's see where cigars are being made. I think they're just being made on this island. No. Nope. Okay, there they are. 7 of them. Alright, yeah, they're all being made right here. Of course, we have Harvest Festival up here too, and it's kind of screwing me up. Alright, well, let's take a look and see what's happening with the cigar factories here. It's likely a tobacco issue. Oh. So, for cigars. 1 marquetry workshop will cover 2 cigar factories. So we have 10 marquetry workshops for 7 cigar factories. Ladies and gentlemen, that is what we call overkill. That is what we call extreme overkill. Don't need that many. I promise you that you don't need that many. Now, it's possible they were making wood veneers to go to the old world for gramophones, but you can make those in the old world too, so you don't need to make them all here. Alright, so we got rid of all that. That fixed that problem. But the cigar factories... Oh, and the tobacco plantations. Let's see, I think it is 4 tobacco plantations per cigar factory. Two, yes, 4. Now the problem is how many of these things do we actually need? This festival needs to go away. They're really screwing with me. All right, let's take a look here. We're producing 17. Producing 17 cigars at the moment. If I add another one in, changes it to 19. Okay, so that tells me what I need to know. Let's go to all islands. We need 9. So that is 4. We need 4. Man, we could probably get away with having 5 cigar factories. So let's find out where all her cigar factories are at. She's kind of got them clustered actually in an interesting way. But we're going to get rid of 2 of them. So we have 5. So we need... Now, unfortunately, we do need 20 tobacco plantations. But we're in luck because it's been overbuilt by a large amount. So, I'm going to, again, pause the video real quick, and we're going to go through, and I'm going to build all the tobacco plantations that we need. So I will be back in just a moment. Okay, I got all of the tobacco plantations down, and 2 things I realized. One is my brain was looking at things wrong. It is 2 marquetry workshops per cigar factory, so I do need 10 of these marquetry workshops. So yeah, those are so expensive. So we gotta have 6 more, and we've run out of goblins. Yeah, we'll get all that sorted here shortly. Let's also make sure we have enough wood. We don't. Let's get a bit more of that put in here. Delivering stuff too. We do need some more timber up there, so let's just load up a ship with some timber and bring it up. We have 1 sawmill up here. There's that. Okay. Now we do need more of this, so let's get a few of these going. I'm just going to connect them up directly. Let's find a good spot for 1 more around here somewhere. That right there will do. Still 15 seconds, so that's good. Alright, that gives us enough wood coming in for the marquetry workshops. The cigar factories are now producing enough as well, so that is good. We'll know exactly if we're making enough once the stupid production thing goes away. I think we're making more. I think we're making plenty. Oh, actually, you know what? I just saw something there. Yeah, we're producing 10. We needed 9? We only needed 3. I may be way overproducing cigars. We'll find out shortly. If we are, that's fine. I'll sell some, because cigars do sell for a hefty amount, and I can make some money off of those. Alright. Alright, cigars. Again, we're going to get rid of a bunch of this. What's going on right here? Alright, here is a cigar route. I'm going to get rid of that one that's on there. We're going to put that on it. Okay, so cigar is fixed. Make sure there's not have any more cigars going on. No. Good. Alright, there's the cigar stuff dealt with. So that, an hour later, takes care of
Boots too big for you.
all of the basic needs. The chocolate will be coming in here shortly, but that's going to take care of all the basic needs for our investors, which kind of trickles down some of that to the engineers and everything. The only other thing I do want to double check is right here. Yeah. Where's the one thing you should always build is a bank. Always and always build a bank. Never not have a bank. It looks like, yeah, so we've got a bunch of, yeah, look at this. Like, this, not needed. This, not needed. That, not needed. Get rid of this. This guy right here affects hospitals. There is no hospital. There is one hospital in the range. This right here is an on-use item. They're terrible. Get rid of it. This right here, you need to supply your people with a bank. Don't use a town hall to supply people with your bank. Build a bank. Build a bank. All right, let's just make some room here. I don't even know what items are in it, and I don't care. We want a bank, like a legit bank. Like, what's the deal here? Banks are major money makers. So you definitely want one in your city as soon as possible. So I can probably, it looks like I might be able to get one squeezed in, like right around in this area here, I think. Yep, it can go right here. I'll move that. Oh god, let's just move this somewhere. I can't even get started on this place here and like what is all happening. Oh, you know, and I completely forgot to mention the other thing that I said earlier that I didn't mean to. I was talking about you know, the different problems I was seeing and how things need to be fixed. I happened to say she messed it up. I don't know why I said she. I gender assumed. I'm so sorry. I mean, seriously, my apologies. Didn't mean to like gender assume kind of thing. All right, let's get some of this moved down. I don't know what's the deal with the roads here, but so you have a charcoal kiln, a sand mine, steel works, and a furnace on your quick build. Okay, that one's right there is just not even necessary. That's just not even necessary right there. What I'm trying to do is make room for my bank. I almost have room. Oh my god, I almost have the room for it. It's like right there. Or was I gonna put it like right here, I think? Yeah. Okay, come here. Get out of the way, get out of the way. These roads out of the way, and I can build a bank.
No need for hyperbole, but thank you.
There. Yes, always build a bank. Banks are your friends. They are amazing. They give you so much money. It is absolutely stupid. This pub right here is not exactly required. You can get rid of that thing.
I've need of you, my good fellow.
I'm going to do that later. I'm not going to deal with that quest. So there's a bank right there. That is going to give them some happiness, and it gives you a ton of coins. So that takes care of that. Chocolate. Where is the chocolate? Why is the chocolate not here yet? I don't even know where my chocolate ship is at. Let's find him. He's not there, so it must be on the main map. Yep, there he is. So the Lord Algernon is coming in with all of the chocolate. So that took quite a while. But we have pretty much all of the basic needs for these guys met now. What I want to work on in the next episode is we're going to get pocket watches and penny farthings. Yeah, we're going to get pocket watches and penny farthings because that will help out the investors and the engineers and get them taken care of. And we're also going to take a look and see what's going on. I noticed that I believe it was fur coats. Here, this is what I want to look at. Yeah, fur coats, sewing machines. Canned food is doing okay. So we've got several more things. Oh, and we're low on glasses too. So we're going to be sticking with Downton Abbey. We're going to try to get this right here taken care of and get this island under control and finish getting the everybody what they need on this island, and then we'll go from there. So things to take away from this episode right here. Be sure that you are using Control Q, which is your statistics screen right here. You can also get to it from selecting this button right here, and then just X out what it searched for to bring up everything. And go through and start making sure that all of your supplies and demands are correct, that you're not underproducing anything. As you can see, we're still underproducing several things on this island. And that these are things we're going to have to deal with in the next episode. I definitely wanted to get some of those investor goods dealt with because the investors are your big money makers, and I really wanted to get them straightened out and start dealing with our income on this island. So yeah, be sure you're going through your productions, checking everything, making sure everything's in balance. If you're not sure if what needs to be built and like the proportions of it, just look at the timers on everything. A 1-minute production on cocoa means you need 2 of these to produce enough cocoa for a chocolate factory every 30 seconds. There is actually a fantastic chart that I will put a link in the description to show you how to do this and to show you the breakdown of everything. You can also look at the wiki for those things as well. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed the first episode in this new series. This is going to take a few episodes. I'm guessing about 3 episodes or so, maybe 3 to 4 episodes to get all of this kind of in a place where I'm happy to hand it back to the player and let them continue on. Let me know what you think about this, and if you have problems with your game and you would like for me to take a look at it, be sure to send me those save files. You can get with me on Discord and send them to me through there. All the Discord info is in the description down below. And with that, thanks for watching, everyone. We will see you in the next one. Take care.